Babcock University, Ilishan-Remo in Ogun State has held its 21st undergraduate and 12th postgraduate convocation lecture with the theme From Tangible to Virtual Reality, Redefining the Nigerian University System. Senior correspondent Sharon Ijaso has details in this report.
It's the 2023 convocation lecture of the Babcock University, Ilishan-Remo in Ogun State, Southwest Nigeria. Former Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission, Professor Peter Okebukola, was the guest lecturer on the theme From Tangible to Virtual Reality, Redefining the Nigerian University System. Professor Okebukola stressed the need for stakeholders in the education sector to strengthen the foundation of the Nigeria's education system through quality primary and secondary schools.
My prescription for that virtual reality, that future, is that we should look beyond the universities to the primary and secondary schools in order to get better inputs into our universities. It means getting all the out-of-school children to be in school. It means resourcing our primary and secondary schools to better deliver quality education.
The Vice Chancellor and President of Babcock University, Professor Tayo Ademola, spoke about the need to keep conversations around actualizing Nigeria's values and potential.
This great country, Nigeria, has a message too and a mission. Together, you and I, we can figure out how to help grace Nigeria to actualize our vast and mighty potentials. Today is the start of an important conversation. Let's keep it going till we get to the promised land.
The National Universities Commission now has in place, as mentioned by our President Chancellor, the core curriculum and minimum academic standards, CCMAS, with 30% indigenous content from each university to reflect institutional uniqueness. This will appear to address, at least in large part, the issue of curriculum up-to-dateness and relevance for the next 5 years.
It was concluded at the event that the education curricula at all levels must be upgraded, while motivation of teachers and improved quality of governance will enhance tertiary education in the country. Sharon Ijaso, TVC News.
The federal government has promised to provide an enabling platform for effective policies for the diaspora. This was part of the speech of President Bola Tinubu at the commemoration of the National Diaspora Day in Abuja. Amoyo Thomas reports.
The current foreign remittance of Nigerians in diaspora is now about $21 billion, 4 times the foreign direct investment received in 2022. This is one of the reasons Nigerians in diaspora deserve the recognition and acknowledgement the National Diaspora Day is set aside to achieve. The NIDCOM chairman says there are opportunities to harness more for national development if the Diaspora Investment Fund could be established.
The rich academic, professional, global exposure, and various contemporary experiences have already placed our diaspora at an advantage. I'm therefore enthusiastically waiting to have you empty yourselves intellectually and generously to enrich the delivery of our mandate for the development of our dear nation, Nigeria.
May I also let you know that this new democratically elected government is a diaspora-friendly one, which will provide an enabling platform for effective policies for the diaspora with a view to galvanizing support for the new administration and concretizing our democracy, setting an excellent example for other African countries to follow.
One of the highlights of the commemoration is a special rendition by the 10-year-old granddaughter of the legend Christy Igokwe and the cutting of the cake. Guests went round the exhibition stand to know more about opportunities in the country.
It means a lot to us because
the excitement of Nigerians in diaspora could not be contained.
I've got kids who are watching right now who are so excited that despite the fact that they've not been in Nigeria, but they are being celebrated in Nigeria. So it's kind of a big deal for us. We love it, and we hope that as it progresses, we'll begin to bring our younger generations home to come to our homeland.
So it's a special day that we have a government who recognizes the fact that there are Nigerians in the diaspora that are doing excellently well, and then to also find a way and then a recognition for them, to have a sit down with them. So it is important that we have that.
This is a critical time for Nigeria to ensure it gets contributions from all sectors and segments of its citizens to achieve the national development it truly desires. Moya Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.